I asked myself if I'm crazy for even thinking this, and we all said no, so I decided, what the heck? All right, so welcome back everyone to the Back 40 Firewood channel. So I gotta do something that I'm not very good at. Sometimes it doesn't come easy for me, but, well, first let me check the boiler. So there's a lot going on. It's a busy month. I got a ton of things in the works, some big things coming up, and a few things I need your help on. So real quick, just want to check the boiler. Sitting at 171, so the boiler is good. But now I'm gonna go check the splitter. We did get a little snow again, and I wanted to see how well that shelter is keeping snow off of the Wolf Ridge. So like I said, I have a few things I need to ask you, a few things I want your feedback on, and something that I want you to do. I asked myself if I'm crazy for even thinking this, and we all said no, so I decided, what the heck, I'm gonna do it. So, first thing, we're coming up on, I believe, it's like 30 subscribers away, maybe less than 30 from 15,000. So the 15K subscriber milestone is within reach. I'm thinking we'll get there in the next week or so. But what I'm gonna do is, we are gonna do a little giveaway. We're gonna have a good time. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna save the 15K milestone celebration for the Friday Night live stream on New Year's Eve. So that's the one thing. Mark your calendars for New Year's Eve to tune in to the Back 40 Friday Night live stream. The other thing with New Year's Eve that's a little bit bigger of a deal is it's actually Amanda and my wedding anniversary. 9 years. So New Year's Eve will be our 9-year wedding anniversary. So it's going to be it's just going to be a big end of year celebration, anniversary celebration, milestone celebrations for the channel. So again, first thing, mark your calendar for New Year's Eve. Tune into the live stream. That's the one thing I need to ask of you. So things don't look too bad back here in the shelter. Have a little bit of snow that blew in down here, but otherwise everything looks good there with the splitter. So the other thing, coming up here at the end of the year, I'm starting a few new things. I've got some things in the works that are going to be pretty cool. Some exciting stuff that's happening, but it's happening over on Facebook. And I know a lot of you probably aren't on Facebook, but for those of you who are on Facebook, if you could head over to the Back 40 Firewood page, the link is down below. Go over there and just give the page a follow. Just follow the page. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone you can to follow the page, because, like I said, at the end of the year, maybe not tied into the whole 15K celebration, but end of the year and starting into next year, we are going to be doing some pretty fun and exciting things over there. I'm kind of expanding my content creation realm, if you will, to reach out to a few other platforms and start putting out some content over there. So I would appreciate it if you go over there, give the page a follow. Like I said, if you're on Facebook, if you're not, don't worry about it. Or if you're not on Facebook and perhaps you would like to be, well, here is your opportunity to go over and see some pretty cool stuff. So real quick, before we get to the third and final thing I needed to ask of you, I just wanted to say that back to the whole 15K subscribers, and like, this community and channel has been growing and it's just been great. One of the things though that I really appreciate from all of you that tune in and leave comments, and it's just, it's more than a community, I think. It's like the banter back and forth, the camaraderie that we share. Just the other day, I made a shorts video going out to check on the boiler, and John over at the Frickin' Jeep channel, he left a comment. He's like, "Oh, what are you going out to check your boiler in your shorts for? You should be doing that in your pants like I do," or something like that. But anyway, I read the comment, and I just had to stop, and I just had a chuckle to myself. So I really appreciate that, and hopefully all of you that are in the community, you kind of pick up on that, and you are enjoying like I said, the banter, the camaraderie, the comments. It's just a lot of fun. Now, On to the last thing, which involves leaving a comment. So my good friend up there in Canada, GP, Mr. GP Outdoors, he did a video a while back. And I know there have been other videos around, people talking about gloves. What gloves you use, what gloves are best. But he did a video, GP Outdoors did a video, and he asked his subscribers to leave him comments and feedback on what gloves they use in the winter for firewood. So I thought I would do the same of all of you. So down in the comments, leave me what you think is the best firewood glove for the winter. Now, a few of the gloves that I have been using, I have these, and the only real reason why I use these Wells Lamont, I think is the brand. This one's a cold weather grips or something. But the only reason I use these Wells Lamont is because they are like the main brand that's at Farm and Fleet, the store that I normally go to that's close by. But as you can see, with all gloves you use with firewood, you see that? Things are starting to wear off. I've been wearing these for maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. Not very long. They did keep my hands nice and warm when it was like in the 30s, but now that's below 20 single digits, they're not cutting it for keeping my hands warm. I then tried a pair of gloves like this. These are kind of nice because they have some padding, some rubber pads like on the fingertips. This liner is a little heavier duty for the grip purposes, but not very warm. These gloves right here that I'm wearing are nice. They got a nice liner inside. They're warm. They're big. They give me that space where I can take like a little hand warmer packet, put it in my glove, and like run the lever of the splitter. They work good, but they too will eventually wear out in the fingers. And once you get one finger that's wore out, like this one, then the glove is pretty much shot, unless you tape it up or, you know. But there's cold weather gloves, and then there's like, you know, there's gloves that you wear outside for snow plowing or blowing snow or shoveling. But the one thing, the big X factor is working with firewood. So let me know what you think your, best firewood glove is for the winter. And then what I think I'll do is I'll like take maybe the top 3, 4, 5 gloves that you guys recommend. I'll get a pair of them, I'll try them out, and then maybe after a couple months or in the spring, I'll get a hold of GP Outdoors up there. We'll compare which gloves he had, which gloves I had, how they performed, how they worked, and then we'll maybe come up with like an overall top 5 best firewood gloves for the winter. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm interested to know because, like I said, I go through gloves quite a bit. They get wore out pretty fast. So, all right, so there it is. Those are the things that I wanted to ask of you. Number 1, mark your calendars for the end of the year. The Friday Night Live on New Year's Eve, because it's going to be a rocking good time. The Back 40 New Year's Eve Bash. Anniversary celebration. That's probably number 1 thing I should probably celebrate. And then the 15K subscriber count, the giveaway, and then just overall bringing the year to a close and having a good time, hanging out with you guys on Friday night. The other thing, again, if you could, head on over to Facebook, give the Back 40 Firewood page a like. Well, not a like, a follow. Don't just like it, follow it. Because, like I said, coming up, beginning of the year, end of the year, there's going to be some stuff happening over there on Facebook that's going to be pretty fun, pretty cool. So I want you guys to be a part of it. And lastly, right here, give me a hand. Help me find the best firewood gloves out there. All right, so that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for marking your calendars for New Year's Eve. Thanks for following the Facebook page. And most importantly, thanks for giving me your feedback on the best gloves for the winter. So see you guys next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.